Testing. All right. Once this pops up, there we go. Testing. 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 All right. Good audio. All right. Just going to hang out for a few minutes because I said 8 o'clock. I just want to make sure we were up and running before we get going here. Make sure everything was all good. We will start at 8 o'clock my time, so in about 9 minutes. Why is this not available? Okay, it is. It's just weird to me because the screen is mirrored. I don't know why. I wish I could not do that, but the image looks pretty good. I'm looking over at I have a TV over here, so if you see me looking over there, I'm just kind of checking. I can also see the comments come up on the screen over there. So and it's like probably 5 to 10 seconds behind. Maybe I want to do something real quick. All right, my Everyday Moto channel is not in the description, but it will be tomorrow. So 6 minutes. Well, actually, I won't be live tomorrow, but I'll explain that. There we go. That's even better. Just shut that off. I wonder if that's actually doing something. Testing. Oh, yeah, it's doing something. Is the other one doing something?
All right, folks. We're live here. The Everyday Camera. Welcome to the very first episode, folks, of the Everyday Camera. What are we going to see here? This episode today is just going to be kind of an introduction episode. It's going to be, kind of a little bit about me and my camera journey and things of that nature. And at the end, we'll go through some things that are coming around and kind of give you a kind of rundown of what this channel is going to be about. Let's give the rundown first real quick. So I've been a content creator, been a YouTuber for more than 10 years now. And hang on a second. Here we go. Sorry about that. Yes, I've been a YouTube content creator for about 10 years. I've had many different channels. Not a lot of success, but it's, hey, we're getting there, working on that. Anyways. I just have a kind kind of a passion for cameras. I enjoy playing with cameras and making videos and making content and stuff like that. It's just a lot of fun for me. And like, okay, so I'm shooting on a Panasonic S1 Mark IIe. Over here, I have the Rode Streamer X, so it should be in 4K, I think. So it's just kind of above me right here. It has a 1/4-20 mount on it, so it's kind of nice. Just kind of have it mounted up there, so it's kind of just off the desk. I have a lot of shit on the desk right now, so but I've been a content creator for a long time. I've been all over the world making videos and stuff, and several different channels. I've started and stopped many times, and right now I'm enjoying it. I have a couple different channels. You can go in the link in the description. You have the Everyday CJ, which is my kind of vlog channel. I've been doing that one for a little less than a year now. Really been kind of getting into it really for since like May or June, end of May, beginning of June. I've been a little bit more focused on it, and we're moving right along with that channel right now. And then I love riding motorcycles as well. I have two great passions in life, and it's making videos and stuff, using camera gear and riding motorcycles. I love to ride, so I have the Everyday Moto as well. I don't have a link in the description, but if you just go to your search bar at the top of YouTube and type in @the Everyday Moto, all one word, it should be the first channel that pops up. If you want to go ahead and subscribe to that channel. What are you going to see here on this channel? This is called the Everyday Camera. It will be every day. I'll be live on this channel every day when I am here, when I have access to my studio, when I'm available here in the studio. Like, I have a life. I do other things too. So 8 o'clock in the morning is a really good time to ride. So if I wake up in the morning and I'm like, I want to do a live, but it's really nice out, so I want to go ride a motorcycle. See ya. Motorcycle's going to win, probably. I'm working on an audio solution for that motorcycle channel, but I generally will shoot with a camera like this. This is the DJI Nano. Kind of like this camera. You know, it's like separatable, so I can kind of mount this in front of me to make sure I'm in frame, and then I put this on my helmet. Pretty nice. I'll also use this camera here, but I don't have a mount for it because I bought this camera in Thailand and I left all the damn mounts there. So, but kind of similar thing. I'm gonna have this mounted, but this one, the good thing about this one is it's got this tiny little USB-C on the side. There's nothing kind of blocking it. Let me, so I can plug in, and it does work, different microphones. So they have their self one. I also use this microphone. So once I get this all situated, I got this Rode deal here. Yeah. So I have the studio here. It's pretty awesome. But I also have the vlog channel, folks. I have the Everyday CJ, and that channel, basically what I do with it is, I don't necessarily vlog every day, but in certain locations, I'm traveling a little bit here and there, I will vlog every day, but I'll post every other day. So like right now, I'm up to like end of November. And on that channel, I have several different cameras that I like to use. You can't go wrong with your iPhone. This is handy. It's in your pocket. This is the 17 Pro Max here. It's always available to you. I don't have a case for it yet because it's in the mail. Hopefully, maybe today I'll get it. Who knows? But the iPhone 17 Pro Max is a great little vlogging camera. What I love about this camera is I live in Southeast Asia, okay? And when you're filming like this, nobody gives a shit. As soon as you turn the thing like this, people start getting offended. The great thing about this camera is the front-facing camera will shoot in vertical or in 16:9 mode. Anyway, that's the camera we're rocking right there. And you see my TV in the background. That's the S1ii. So this is kind of nice. I also have a couple of my dream cameras, folks. I actually own my dream cameras now, and they're both sitting right here next to me. It's pretty awesome. Like the whole setup, this thing is awesome. I'm starting from the beginning. Love the studio. What's up, Jeff? Jeff's a good friend. This right here, starting with it. This is the Sony FX3A with the G Master 16-35 f2.8, folks. This is like the dream camera setup right here. It's amazing. I can't wait to start using this. I actually just got this lens yesterday. A very special person bought this for me, and I am super excited to use it. This is like my dream lens right here. It's amazing. Look at that beautiful thing. Look at that thing. 16-35 f2.8 GM G Master, boy, folks. Oh, I'm gonna be using that probably today. And then I've got this right here. This is a huge camera. This is the Panasonic S1ii with the 16-35 f4. They don't have a 16-35 f2.8. Actually, I've had this lens like for almost 5 years now. 4.5 years, something like that. It's, yeah, this thing is awesome. But both of these cameras right here will do full frame 4K 60, 4K 120, all that beautiful thing, all that stuff. And they're just amazing cameras. Not a lot gets me excited about, camera gear and motorcycles gets me excited. And you'll see that over on the Everyday Moto as well. And the Everyday CJ is going to be basically just kind of how I kind of run these other two channels and when I travel, stuff like that. So another couple of cameras that I use here and there. This is the Panasonic S9. I like this camera. I got the 14-28 millimeter lens on there, nice and wide. This is a great little camera. I love this camera just to kind of walk around with. It's awesome. It's just awesome. And then a camera that I really do like. This has got a lot of bad rap. People don't like this camera, but I do. This is the Canon V1. Get a look at it right there. And it does 4K 30. It does 4K 60 in crop mode, but it's not really. But I like this one. It's a good, fun camera to use. I enjoy it. But soon I will start using these big cameras for the moto vlogs too, kind of just doing B-roll and stuff like that, and the 4K 120 stuff. I just love camera gear. It's so much fun. My shirt is like falling apart. Anyways. So a lot of what you're going to see on this channel is, what's coming up. It's going to be kind of news related. What's coming up, next cameras that are coming out. And we'll get into this. I got a couple of articles we're going to go through and talk about. Clown voice. Did something happen? Oh, what the hell? I don't know what I did.
Testing. Okay, I hit a button up here. Okay. I hit a button up here. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's been since the beginning. Oh my God, that's crazy. Anyways, did it? Testing. Okay. I don't know. Oh boy. Anyways, we got that sorted. Oh, that's funny. Because I'm using this Rode Streamer X, so yeah, hey, I'm learning new things on this thing. It's yeah. I'll show you what I'm using right now. Google. This is the product that I'm using right here. There we go. All right, so this is the thing that I'm actually using to do live stream right now. It's you can hook a camera. No, I'm not going to delete this channel, Jeff. I'm gonna probably keep doing this. I used to do this back when I was in the U.S. Or actually, yeah. And but now on YouTube, when you go from your laptop, whatever, you can do all this stuff. So you can put something up on the screen. You don't need any kind of third thing, whatever. So this is nice. And I'll show you a bunch of other stuff that I got going on today. So anyways, all right, back to the big screen here. So let's go ahead and talk about some things that are coming up, folks. I like this Rode Streamer X. I've had a couple of different ones. I've had the I got one from Ulanzi that I actually never even used. I'm gonna try and use it, but I've got one. I had one from another company. I can't think of it. One of the major ones that do the kind of switchers. You can put 4 cameras on there. That was kind of a pain in the ass to use. Actually, YouTube is just so much easier to use this thing. So, anyways, let's get on with the show here. So we have the Sony A7 V coming very soon. All right. Could be sometime next month from what we're hearing. Finally got confirmation from sources. Thanks that Sony is going to have a big announcement between mid-November and early December. Don't have the exact dates yet. My guess is that we will get this stuff, A7 V and a Sony 100-400 G Master 2. I hope to get the exact announcement date soon, but in the meantime, buckle up for the busy rumor time. So it's that time of the year, folks, where a lot of companies are trying to get all their products before Christmas so they can sell a lot of stuff during Christmas time and stuff. You know how that goes. The Sony A7 V specs known so far, but from a trusted source. The A7 V Mark V has registered in Indonesia with the code WW824259. The camera is manufactured in Thailand. So I'm going to kind of not just read this stuff. I will commentate on this stuff. So I don't know. I just came from Thailand, lived in Thailand for a while, for a couple months. And I don't know what is going on, but they're manipulating the bot a little bit. And what it's doing is traditionally, one great thing about traveling, folks, is being somebody who travels a lot, is you can get online and figure out what is the cheapest place to buy a camera or camera gear or any kind of thing, right? And sometimes you'll save a little, sometimes you'll save a lot. So traditionally, Thailand has been one of the cheapest places to buy Sony cameras. But since they're manipulating the bot so crazily like that and making it so much stronger than it actually is, because it's like right now, the peso is going up, but the bot is going down. And usually they generally Philippines peso generally kind of stay in the same ballpark as far as up and down time frames. There's obviously a difference in the exchange, whatever. But the bot has been sinking, or the bot has been going up compared to the dollar. So right now, Sony camera gear is much more expensive in Thailand than it is here, which is weird because it's fucking made there. So leaked images image seems to suggest it has a 33 megapixel sensor. We don't know if it's a tweaked A7 IV sensor version or a partially stacked. I'm hoping it's partially stacked, folks, because it just has to compete, I think, in a way, because like I look at the A7 lineup, just the standard A7 lineup, and it should be similar to this, the Panasonic S1 Mark II. And when I say that, I mean like spec for spec. I think when the S1 came out, it was still like the A7 III, and I thought those, the price range was the same. Spec for spec wise, those two cameras should have kind of gone toe to toe, head to head with each other. Same with the Canon R series, R6 series, and the Nikon Z6 series. I think those are kind of in the same tier of cameras, right? Price range wise. So they should somewhat match each other spec for spec, right? That's my kind of thought process on that, I guess, is that they should match each other spec for spec. So what I'm hoping to see in the A7 IV, because I don't know that they can, I mean, I'm sure they can do it with the old sensor, but this has got a partially stacked sensor in it. So what it basically does is the readouts are faster. Okay. So if you're especially a vlogger, you're kind of moving around a lot, whatever, you don't want the background to be kind of jello-ish, and that very well could happen. It could become very like warpy and stuff. So the faster the readout, the better off you are. And so a partially stacked sensor, basically, yeah, it would make it faster. I don't want to get too into the new AI chip. So that's something I think for like autofocus. Canon and Sony are pretty much the best two for autofocus. It is better than this. The Sonys are better than this for autofocus. The same Sony A7R5 body design. This means the same 4-way fully articulating screen and same control. Okay, so what that means is it's going to look like the A7R5, which is it's going to look just like this. This is the A7S Mark III. It's going to look just like this. Okay, it's going to look exactly like this. My theory is that there will not be an A7S IV. That's my theory. And I say that because what else can you do with this? Okay. I don't know what else you can do with it. It's the S of sensitivity, right? So they want this kind of low megapixel. It's a 12 megapixel sensor. They want this lower megapixel sensor. But the only thing I can think of is, I mean, I don't think anybody's going to buy that camera for 4K 240. 12 megapixels is, you can only get 4K out of 12 megapixels. You can't get anything more than that. So you would have to up the megapixel count. And then I think you kind of take away from the S portion of it, the sensitivity portion of it. So I don't know. I just personally don't think you're going to see an A7S III. So what I think it has to be is you've got your higher end cameras that shoot 8K, and 8K is kind of the new craze. Everybody wants to shoot 8K now. I don't actually think that's really true, but all the camera companies are throwing 8K in their higher end cameras, and it's like, I don't know if we're there yet. I mean, I can't even live stream in fucking 4K yet. So, I mean, I don't know if this live stream is in 4K. I really don't. I'm not really sure, but maybe I'll check it afterwards. But the Road Streamer X should be able to do 4K. So I don't know if that's going to be the case or not, but anyways, what they mean by the articulating screen is these Panasonic cameras. So you can flip out the screen and turn it around, right? So you can see and you can stow it away, but you can also do this, which a lot of the older photography type cameras would do this. But now you got it to do this, right? So that is really kind of handy. And I think that's kind of what the A7R5 does, if I'm not mistaken. So that's going to be kind of nice. It's just, the more movement you get in the screen, I guess. It's just kind of nice because like sometimes you're out there and if you're shooting photos, when I'm shooting like photography, if I'm just kind of taking some photos or something like that, I'd much rather have the screen do this. That way I can see what I'm doing, right directly behind, the lens. When I'm doing video, obviously I want to be able to spin this thing around and shoot my video, So there you go. What else? It does not have the same A12, A93 grip design. So let me show you what that means. Just a second here. I'm going to pull this up. So this is the A9 III right here. And you can kind of see right here where it's got a little bit more of a rounded grip here. Is it up? There it goes. All right, so you got a little bit more of a rounded grip here. You kind of see how that is. And now I'm going to show you what the A7 IV looks like, what the current. So here you go. Here's the A7 IV. And it's got more of a kind of a straighter, boxier kind of style here. All right. So price close to $3,000. Yeah, that's kind of on par with some of these other cameras right now, and I think the price is going to have to go up a little bit because, as you just saw, the A7 Mark IV is on sale right now for $1,998, $2,000, and that's what I mean by when I talk about how I think there's A7S3 is going to be gone. I think what I would like to see in this is at least a full frame 4K 60 and full frame 4K 120. Even if it isn't the F120 is in S&Q mode, that is what it is. That's fine, but that's what I want to see is the 4K 120. Because I don't think you're going to see this anymore. I think this is going to be discontinued soon enough, and the A7 V is going to kind of take its place. So there you go. Oh, by the way, if you buy the Makey battery grip for this, the Mikey, this one here. Hang on, let me make that bigger. This. And you buy the small rig cage that does the battery grip, it won't fit. The 1/4 is in the wrong spot. Just to throw that out there. And you buy the cage, it's like this. And it does the whole battery grip and everything. Anyways. All right. Just this past week, Nikon announced a couple of new lenses for the APS-C cameras. The 16-50 f2.8 is kind of a big deal. for a kit lens, if that's what they're going to put on it, put in their kits. So that would be great. And then a 35 f1.7, it's like equivalent to a 50 millimeter. I'm not really all that interested in it. So big deal. Okay. This camera here, Fujifilm X-T30 Mark III, makes absolutely no sense to me because I think that there is an X-T50 already. Hang on a minute. Just looking for something real quick. X-T50. So, what's up, Mike? I'm still live. So they have the X-T30 Mark II coming out, or Mark III coming out, and then this 13 to 30 seems kind of 33 kind of seems interesting. That's kind of cool. I like that focal length. So that's like tomorrow it comes out. Maybe by the next time you see this episode, we'll be kind of talking about it a little bit. So yeah, interesting because look at this. X-T50. They already have that. It's been out for a while. Weird. So, Mike, just to kind of let you know what I'm doing here, I got the, I'm using this Rode Streamer X to run this thing. And I'm actually just doing this off of YouTube. They've changed their kind of interface. I don't have any kind of other third-party deal. So you just hit this little like share screen, and then you can like share your other screens. So this is what I'm using to live stream today. And it's pretty cool. I think it should stream in 4K 60 or 4K 30. So, but yeah, just the YouTube interface right now will allow this. And the camera that I'm shooting on is the Panasonic S1 Mark II. So there you go. All right. What's next? All right, so Canon. Let's just kind of go through this. Should be in the next, November 6th. So that's coming right up, like little over 2 weeks away. We're going to get a Canon R6 Mark III and a 45 millimeter f1.2 STM coming November 6th. I love moving dates for product announcements, so I will understand your apprehension. I play a part in that for sure. I always owned this weakness, but I can only report what I've been told. We now know that the Canon R6 Mark III will be announced on November 6, 2025. Alongside the R6 Mark III, Canon will be announcing an RF 45 f1.2 STM. It's not even an L lens, so it should be fairly inexpensive. That will be the only lens announced that day. There will be 3 more in late November. Okay. All the dates. For now, we will hold the previous report of 2 NDAs expiring November 16th, 2025 and November 26th, 2025. I didn't clarify things well in that regard. The expiration date of the NDA doesn't mean the date of the announcement. The announcement day can come before or after, usually within a day. Time zones can also come into play. Canon doesn't always do midnight New York time announcements, so I'd go with November 17th and November 25th to be shown new wares. Possible typo in the previous information. There's always that possibility, but I don't think that is likely. Okay, anyways, core specifications. We're looking at a 32 or 34.2 megapixel or 32 megapixel Same as the C50. Dual pixel CMOS autofocus 2, the multiple subject detection, IBIS 6.5 stops, pre-capture. Okay, so pre-capture, I think, would be a video feature where it might record 3 or 4 seconds before and you actually hit record. Max frame rate 40 FPS and electronic shutter, max ISO 64,000. It's going to shoot open gate, which, if you guys don't know, sensors are ratio wise 3:2, and most cameras shoot in a 16:9 aspect ratio. So when you're shooting video, so open gate means it would use the entire frame. Now this camera does that also, so I can shoot in 3:2 aspect ratio using the entire sensor. And then you can crop it any way you want to in post. So you get the full kind of readout, I guess. Price euros, price in USD, $28.99. Shipping late November, tentative. The USD price is tentative, and retailers aren't getting official product pricing too far ahead of the announcement in the US. Official pricing only comes a couple of days before the announcement of the C50. The RF is going to be 599 euros. Some really bad image. It's funny how, like, this is what we get. This image is what we get, and they're like professional photographers that are using this stuff. I don't know. Anyways, there you go, folks. That's the Canon R6. I'm not interested in the Canon R6 in any way. I'm not really much of a Canon person other than this thing here, the Canon V1, which I do enjoy this camera a lot. But I'm not much of a Canon person. I think if I was actually interested in any Canon cameras, it would be the new C50, which I want to show you guys something. Let me pull it up. This is weird. I'm going to show you. Just give me a second here. Okay. So check this out. The Canon C50, $38.99. Okay. Look at that price. Okay. Type it into XC. Okay. $38.99. Remember that number. $227,184 pesos. That's what that price is, okay? For the Canon C50. Remember that. Over at B&H Photo. Canon C50. All right. Let me show you what this thing cost in the Philippines. $189,000 pesos. So you would save about $600 if you bought it here. I don't know if this is an introductory price, like if that's something that's only going to be available from the 1st of October to the 31st of October. Like if I'm going to buy this camera, if I ever wanted to buy this camera, I better go and fucking pre-order it now because I'm not going to get it for that price ever again. I don't have any Canon lenses. I'm not going to buy this camera. I'm just saying if I was going to buy this camera, should I run out and get it now? Because it could potentially go up in price. I don't know. Interesting, right? $600 cheaper. All right, one last thing here. Honor robot phone. DJI Pocket gimbal tech in a foldable smartphone. What? It appears that in 2026 may not be as easy year for DJI as Honor's recent bold tease of the robot phone at Mobile World Congress 2026 signals a great shift in smartphone photography. Guess what? It looks like Honor has integrated the Pocket Series camera into its smartphone. What? This concept device is said to be showcased in the upcoming Mobile World Congress 2026 event, which I think is in January. I'm really excited about this for sure, unveiling via a cryptic YouTube teaser on October 15, 2025. The design itself looks like a fusion of advanced robotics and multimodal AI, but thankfully it's alone in the pursuit. DJI Pocket 4 is said to arrive before December 2025. I don't think that's true. This part right here, DJI Pocket 4. I do not think it's coming before December. I think that's 2026. I don't think that's 2025. Unveiling the Honor robot phone, a teaser of tomorrow's device. Honor has introduced the Honor's robot phone. This is one of the recent uploaded videos on their YouTube channel. For now, the robot phone exists only as a concept in CGI. No physical prototype has been shown yet by the Honor brand, but the smartphone maker promises to make an official presence of the Honor robot phone at its Mobile World Congress 2026. This is just the beginning of the Honor Alpha plan. The Alpha logo is clearly visible in the back of the phone, and it looks like the robot Botot smartphone will become successful. I don't know that that's true. I mean, this is a cool concept, but are you going to stick that in your pocket and let the gimbal break? I don't think so. If you're going to carry it around like a camera, that's one thing, but for some reason the sound just went off. Ah. Oh, God. Every YouTuber in Angela City is going to have this fucking thing. Live stream is like walking street and was in the middle of the camera. Something tells me that pocket shirts are going to be a hot commodity Montreal and Angeles City for expats,
这件怎么样？
YouTubers.
听你的，就换这件。
噔噔噔噔噔噔噔。
What? I can play peekaboo. That's freaky. I don't know if I want that. Have your phone moving around and watching you as you walk around the house. Some of the video has sound and some of it doesn't, so I don't know what's going on with it. I like Honor products. They do make some pretty good products. They're Chinese. It's kind of like Xiaomi and Honor. You better believe that fucking thing comes out, I'm going to have one. You better believe that. You better believe it. And so will every YouTuber in Angeles City. All right, folks. So that's kind of what this channel is going to be about. I'm trying to give you the news a little bit and, you know, stuff like that about camera related stuff. And it's going to be just a kind of a podcast form, live stream. If I'm here, it'll be daily. I'll be here every day. If I'm not here, then I won't be here. Tomorrow, I'm going to go have breakfast with Mike, and he's not in here right now, but JR. So I won't be here tomorrow. I won't be here Friday because I'm going to be driving the long drive down to Mindoro. So when I get down there, I may do some of these. I'm going to bring all the equipment with me. But down there, I'll be with my daughter. So if I have time, I will, but not really a high priority. But I would be bringing my camera gear and stuff like that. Maybe just my laptop. Maybe I'm not even dealing with the whole. I'm going to leave this Rode capture card or the Rode Streamer X thing right here, and I'm about to use the laptop here to do the live streams. So, yep, folks, welcome to the Everyday Camera. It's kind of just something fun for me to do because I love camera gear. I love taking photos, taking videos. I love talking about all the new gear that's coming out, all the cool new stuff that's coming out. Like that little thing right there, that was kind of cool. I've had Honor phones before. They're not bad. Actually, I have one right now. I haven't used it in a long time. It's just kind of sitting there instead. But I do currently have an Honor phone. But that's kind of cool, especially if you could live stream from it, which I'm sure you can. Like how many guys? Yeah, it's gonna piss a lot of people off. I don't know. I live in the Philippines, so if you're watching this from outside the Philippines, there you go. Sometimes these episodes will be an hour long, hour and a half. Sometimes it'll be 30 minutes. Sometimes it'll be 40 minutes. We're going 40 something minutes now. Well, like 53 total, but because I started about 10 minutes early, but we started really at 8 o'clock. So 44 minutes right now. So anyways, I think that's about it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be back when I come back, maybe this weekend sometime or something. I'm not really sure, but we'll figure that out when the time comes. I will always post it a day early. Okay. All right. We'll see you.